My name is Shrenuj Gandhi and my Unity ID is SGANDHI4. This is the second assignment on configuring servers, where the task is to set up a remote server and install Jenkins in it. Finally, build a project using Jenkins. For this task, we will be using Ansible to set up the server remotely. But first, we need to create a new instance, and for this purpose, we are using the scripts in assignment 1 to set up an AWS EC2 instance. So this script basically will is about setting up the AWS EC2 instance, where you're required to have Python and pip installed on the host, and the AWS access key and the secret access key set up to be as variables. Setting up the new instance will take a while, so this pending loop is to give the user the indication that the instance is being generated. So the result of this script is the IP address that we get of the new remote server that we just set up. If we look at the EC2 console, we don't see any instances, but if I refresh it, I'll see the new instance being created. The IP of this new instance is 52.26.196.237. If we check that, it's the same as the one generated that our script gave us. At the end of the script, it says generating inventory file. Now this step is basically to add the new IP along with the SSH configuration to the inventory file. This inventory file will be used by Ansible to make the to communicate to the remote server. Now, what we'll do is we'll fire the Ansible scripts to install Jenkins remotely from this host machine to our AWS EC2 instance. As you can see, that it takes inventory and playbook.yml as arguments. The inventory, as I said, is for making the SSH connection complete, and the playbook.yml will contains the different tasks which will tell what is to be installed in the new server and how to set it up so that our job can be a job to build the project can be succeeded. So what the script is doing right now is it's executing the individual tasks. It's starting with setting up the Jenkins source and the key and the Java source, and this is where like the packages will be coming from, and now it's installing all the dependencies and the packages that it needs. So for Jenkins you need Nginx, and for the project to build successfully it will require Java, Git, and Maven. So this is a long step that will take a lot of time. In the meantime, we can check what this IP address displays if we go to the browser and just see what. So right now it's not displaying anything because it doesn't have anything installed on it yet. But once it will have once it has Nginx, it will give you a welcome page of Nginx. I think I can pause for this and I'll resume it once the installation is complete. So the installation part just finished, and right now it started Nginx on this server. And like I said, Nginx gives you the message. If you look, then we started to to copy the configuration files to override the security. Now Jenkins requires a security step, and remotely we can bypass this by copying this configuration file. And since we copied it, we now need to stop and restart Jenkins again. Amidst this, I've also updated that the security configurations. Now we are using a Git plugin so that we can directly give the source URL, Git URL of the project we are about to build. So this Git plugin will help you do that. And again, since we have updated the Jenkins configurations, we are restarting it so that we don't get any errors while we build this project. Finally, Jenkins is ready, and now we create a config file which contains the information regarding the job. And we send this job information to Jenkins. It is now saying that our job has been created, and we have set up a new build task to Jenkins. And now if we go to port 8080, so we just submitted the job, and this is the dashboard where we can see that a new job is being created, and it's in progress right now. And the build just succeeded, and it shows that like on this IP and this instance, the job that was given is right now build. Let's look at the output of the build, and in the end it does some tests, and in the end we get the result as build success. So this was how basically we used Ansible to set up the server remotely, to install Jenkins, and then set up our project and build it in the end. Thank you.